A true bombshell has just exploded behind the scenes of college football, and the fields of Tuscaloosa have turned into an absolute pressure cooker under Kalen DeBoer. Breaking news just confirmed. Alabama Crimson Tide's 2026 season has officially caught fire during the third practice of fall camp. The atmosphere heated up like never before. The coaching staff demanded maximum violence and aggression during the drills. New talents are running over the competition for starting spots, and even a mysterious detail involving helmet protection caught the attention of the NFL scouts who were in attendance. If you're passionate about football, love staying one step ahead with exclusive news, and don't want to miss a single detail from this decisive moment that could change the course of the Crimson Tide season, subscribe to the channel right now, turn on notifications, and hit that like button so you don't miss a thing. Alabama football's third preseason practice took place last Friday in Tuscaloosa, and that's when things started getting serious. Head coach Kalen DeBoer put the entire Crimson Tide to work with everything they had. For the first time this preseason, the team took the field in full pads. That means maximum protection, real contact, and real intensity. And check this out, 89 degrees, blazing sunshine, and the field demanding even more. Exactly the kind of conditions you face in a real game. This is the kind of detail that shows how DeBoer is changing the mentality around here. The wide receivers started out working on run blocking, and here's the big news. Ryan Coleman-Williams came back much stronger than he was before. The guy put on muscle during the offseason, and you can see the difference from a mile away. He's on another level compared to 2025. But wait, because there's a name nobody expected to make noise this early. Cederian Morgan, the freshman wide receiver, standing 6'4" and weighing 220 pounds, moved the training sled like it was nothing. He's one of the names fighting hard for the third wide receiver spot, especially with Noah Rodgers recovering from injury. You're watching a new name emerge in Alabama's offense. The quarterbacks worked hard with the running backs on ball handoff drills. Austin Mack took handoffs from Daniel Hill, while Keelan Russell handed the ball off to A.K. Deere. The running backs showed impressive explosiveness in these movements. Even freshmen E.J. Crowell and Trayshawn Brown are already looking really good. Then came the passing work with the tight ends, where all the quarterbacks threw at the same time to receivers running different routes. Ty Simpson, Keelan Russell, and Austin Mack are in a fierce competition. Simpson became known last year for dominating the short passing game, but the other two were showing that nobody is backing down here. These short throws may look easy, but in real games, they make all the difference. A touchdown turned into an interception can change everything. The defensive line was going through some heavy work, individual sled drills, attacking with aggression and physicality. Defensive coordinator Kane Womack showed up to teach and demand intensity. Freshman Nolan Wilson struggled and had to repeat the drill several times. This is elite training, people. The guy doesn't get to rest until he gets it right. And then came the news nobody expected. Devon Tompkins, the transfer from USC, is an absolute monster in person. We had only seen him on video, but now seeing him up close, it's obvious that this guy is different. Womack has even changed his practice gear. He moved away from that heavy sweatsuit and is now walking around practice in shorts. Small detail? Maybe, but it shows how everything is changing. The offensive line is taking shape. Mal Waldrop Jr., Rayson Delgatti, and Michael Carroll forming the first line of strength. William Sanders, Casey Poe, and Caden Strayhorn in the second. Alabama is building a human wall. And here's something nobody was talking about. NFL scouts were at practice. That's right, we saw representatives from the Washington Commanders watching every move. When an NFL scout shows up in August, it's because someone is going to be turning pro very soon. Chuck Morrell, the linebackers coach, was loud throughout the entire period. The guy never stopped demanding controlled violence, telling the group to fight through blocks, demanding that they finish with aggression. Caleb Woodson and Luke Metz were exploding through the drills. Caleb was vocal, taking the lead and communicating blocks to the entire group. That's the profile of someone who could become a true captain. But wait, there's one curious detail. Jamarian Latham, the Wolf, is the only Alabama player not wearing a Guardian cap over his helmet. While everyone else is using that extra protection, he continues to practice with a clean helmet. That says something about his personality and the kind of player he is. And look who showed up fully equipped but still under control. Carmelo O'Neal was wearing a black arm sleeve but was participating normally. That indicates his recovery is progressing well. Here's the big takeaway. In just 3 practices, Alabama is already showing a different mentality. Kalen DeBoer has brought a new level of intensity, a vision for the offense that rivals need to watch out for. The freshmen are knocking on the door. The transfers are coming in strong. The competition is real. And you know what that means. Alabama is coming into this season dangerous. Subscribe to the channel right now and turn on notifications so you don't miss Alabama's next moves. Next week promises more bombshells from this side of Tuscaloosa. Stay tuned because the Crimson Tide is waking up and it promises to be devastating.